Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of My Butler, along Kamisaki Makoto's route. Our childhood friend and another lovely tsundere, and maybe slightly yandere as well. He seems to want to lock us up and keep us away from the other guys, doesn't even want to talk to us. Alright, well anyway, let's see how Chapter 5 goes with him, if it gets any better or worse here with his behavior. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
Good morning, Miss Dirili.
Huh? It's morning already? Huh? Whoa! I looked up, and Kamisaki was hanging over me. Shirtless nonetheless. Our eyes met as he looked down at me with his gentle smile. Oh, that's right. Last night Makoto had asked to sleep in the same bed with me. Good morning, Makoto. Did you sleep well last night?
No.
Huh?
I was watching you sleep all night long, so I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
What?
You're blushing, Miss Dirili.
Does that mean I didn't get to watch him sleep at all last night either, like I said I wanted to?
You're so cute.
Oh. His mumbled words made my body heat up. Makoto. I looked down, and Makoto's bare chest overtook my field of view. I didn't think he'd be so fit. He's kind of macho, really. Wait, why am I staring at his body like this? 'Cause it's irresistible?
You're blushing again, Miss Dirili.
Makoto chuckled and gently kissed my head. Makoto's warmth felt so nice that I'd fallen asleep instantly. But I can't believe I'd spent all of last night with my head against his chest. It's a little embarrassing just thinking about it.
Now then.
What's wrong? Makoto stood up. Ha! Ooh, he is fit. And he's not skinny either. I like it. He's got some girth.
What do you want to do? It's still a little too early.
Too early for what? It's never too early for some things.
Should we get up now?
Let's stay in bed a little longer. No. I casually shook my head. I want to stay like this. For just a little longer.
How come?
You want me to say it?
Yes, I want to hear your answer.
This is so embarrassing. It feels so nice and warm being inside of your arms. That's why I want to stay like this for a little longer. Probably not the answer a guy wants to hear, but...
Miss Dirili.
Oh, Makoto looks really happy.
I understand. I suppose I don't have a choice. If that's what you wish, then...
Makoto hugged me tightly. Eek! He then tickled me with his kisses. On my forehead, ears, and neck. Ugh! Geez, it tickles, Makoto.
How about here?
Like I said, it tickles. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
But of course. Your reactions are just too cute. I couldn't help it.
He didn't stop his relentless assault of kisses, even as he spoke. Ah! Geez! When he smiles in bliss like that, I can't resist him anymore.
I don't know what to do.
Huh? What do you mean?
I really don't want to let go of you.
Makoto.
I only want to look at you, and I only want to hear your voice.
He mumbled in a small voice, as if something was really bothering him deep down. He then hugged me tightly once again. Makoto. It looks like he has no intention of letting me go.
Oh, that's right.
What is it?
Why don't I bring your breakfast and lunch here? That way, we can spend all of our time alone together.
Does he really want to stay inside my room alone with me that badly?
Yep.
But won't Kagurazaka and the others be worried?
Those guys don't matter anymore.
Okay, you're getting a little self-important here.
Don't bring up other men.
There he goes again saying things like that.
Truthfully, I don't want anyone else to see or touch you.
Makoto. Could he be anxious? Is he worried that I might leave him again? Well, it's not like I left him. I was taken from him pretty much before. I mean, when you're little, you can't exactly defy your parents and say, I'm not moving. He doesn't need to worry that much. He put a lot of strength into the arms he had around me and stared at me earnestly.
Does that bother you?
I'm okay just being together with you. No, it's not like that. I am okay with just being together with you.
Miss Dirili.
Makoto looked relieved and smiled.
I wish everyone else besides us would just disappear. I'm being serious when I say that. Oh, but...
Makoto started to look gloomy, as if he'd suddenly remembered something. What's wrong all of a sudden?
Actually, I just remembered that Kagurozaka put me in charge of taking care of the flowers in the greenhouse.
What, really?
Yes, I just need to give them water and add some fertilizer to the soil.
That sounds like a lot of hard work.
Yes, but...
Makoto stared at me with a very pained look on his face. Why don't I come help you? I guess Makoto doesn't really want to leave my side. Hey, Makoto, I'll help you too. Should I help you?
Huh?
I want to help take care of the flowers, so let's go into the greenhouse. As long as we're together, it doesn't matter if we're here or in the greenhouse, right?
Does that mean you don't want to be away from me?
Yeah, it does. I want to stay with you. I don't want to be separated. Makoto, you're the one who'd said it with a straight face. But when I say it, you start blushing.
Alright then. Let's go together.
Okay. Is this the fertilizer you need to give the flowers? And how do you give them water?
Please don't mess anything up, Mr. Dirili. It'll be a disaster if you fall into the pond and get soaked wet like last time.
But I want to help out since we're here.
In that case...
Makoto held my hand firmly. He pulled me in closer and made me cling to his arm.
Please, hold on to me like this.
Huh? Okay, but... won't I just be in your way if I'm stuck to you like this?
Well, it's true you'll be in my way, but... my desire to hold on to you is quite strong. I'm still not sure which option is better.
Huh? What options?
Should I finish up my work here quickly and go back to your room, or... should I be faithful to my desires and kiss you instead?
Oh, Makoto. His forehead is wrinkling up. He really worries too much.
I think I'll kiss you after all.
Huh? Makoto murmured in a low voice and bent forward. Huh? Really? Makoto's face got closer, and his breath grazed my lips. I closed my eyes and...
Oh, there they are. I knew they'd be here.
Kira and Yonakura. I heard Makoto click his tongue as he turned toward the two of them.
Do the two of you have business with us? You hadn't come to breakfast. What have you been doing with Mr. Dirili all morning?
Yonakura smiled teasingly. Makoto started to frown even harder than before.
Yeah, don't you think it's a little unfair of you to hog the young lass all to yourself?
Kira giggled.
I'm asking you two if you have business with us.
He seems ready to fight.
Kagurozaka's the one who wants to see you, not us. We've been searching for you because he wants to talk to you about something. Hurry up and get over there. We'll entertain Mr. Dirili in the meantime. Huh?
Makoto's eyes started to shift left and right. He kept glancing back at me and the other two. Why can't I go with him?
You don't need to worry. We won't attack her while you're away. Really? Whoa, he said that with such a serious look on his face. If you don't know when to give up, just hurry and go.
Kira smiled awkwardly and slapped him on the back.
I understand. Well then.
Makoto reluctantly left me.
I'll leave Mr. Dirili to you two until I come back. But please, make sure not to touch her. If possible, please keep your glances at her to a bare minimum as well. Yeah. Okay, just get going.
Oh. With annoyed looks on their faces, the two of them saw Makoto off. Now it was just the three of us in the greenhouse. He really left. I wonder what Kagurozaka wanted to talk to him about. I hope he comes back soon.
You look so lonely, Mr. Dirili.
Huh? That's not true. I was just wondering what Kagurozaka wanted to talk to him about.
What? I'm sure he wants to talk to him about the Christmas party.
Huh? Christmas party?
Wait, you haven't heard about it from Kamisaki?
Huh? No, I haven't heard a thing about it.
What? Are you serious? What is that guy thinking?
What's this about a Christmas party? Kira and Yonakura look at each other.
There's going to be a Christmas party in this mansion on Christmas Eve. That's or rather, Makoto's final test. If he presents you as a perfect lady, he passes. If not...
He fails, and he won't be able to go back to being a celebrity. Is that it?
Well, something like that.
I haven't heard a single word about this.
He probably forgot to tell you, or maybe he kept it quiet on purpose. Either one seems valid to me. Ever since coming here, all he's been doing is obsessing over you.
Huh?
I'm sure he was exuberated seeing Mr. Dirili again.
I'm happy that he thought of me in that way, but I can't believe he didn't tell me anything about something so important. Is he just being forgetful, or is he actually wanting to give up his life of fame for me? He just wants to give up all that stardom and just be with me. A little while later...
Sorry for making you wait so long, Mr. Dirili.
Makoto came back, looking a little flustered.
Did Kira and Yonakara do anything to you? Huh? That's the first thing you're going to ask after coming back here? What kind of people do you think we are?
You know what kind of people he thinks you are.
Aren't you confusing us with wild beast or something? We just had a fun chat, right? Yeah, we didn't talk about anything important, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Makoto? Kira and Yonakara looked shocked, but Makoto paid them no mind and came straight to me.
Let's go, Mr. Dirili.
He held my hand with a lot of strength.
Where are you going? Don't you need to take care of the flowers here? Please finish up the rest for me, you two. Excuse me? You two look like you're free. I have some business to attend to with Mr. Dirili. Whoa, there he goes. He treats us with no respect at all. Your personality really changes when it comes to Mr. Dirili, huh? Excuse us.
Hold on, Makoto! Makoto pulled me along forcefully. Slam. Makoto? Say, Makoto, you seem a little scary.
That's not true at all.
Even if you tell me that, with that kind of face. Out of nowhere, Makoto started to hold me. He embraced me with all his might. It hurts, Makoto.
What did the three of you talk about just now?
What are you talking about?
What did you talk about with Kira and Yonakara?
As he said that, Makoto powerfully forced me against his chest. It really hurts, Makoto.
You looked happy while you were talking to those two. When I saw that, it pained me so much. I didn't know what to do.
Makoto.
I guess I have to restrict you from talking to anyone else.
You don't have that ability as a butler. You're really not taking your duties as a butler seriously, young man. I was the one who was in pain, but I could feel his painful breaths on my ear. Is Makoto... Could he be jealous? I have to make him feel at ease. What should I tell him to convey my feelings? I only love you, Makoto. Makoto, don't worry. You're the only one I love.
Huh?
Makoto suddenly lifted his head up and looked down at me, blushing.
But these are two different things.
What do you mean different?
If I'm not careful, they'll pounce on you.
What? Are you talking about Kira and Yonakara?
Yes, and Kagurazaka and Kirishima are also dangerous.
There's no way any of that's true.
I have to do my best to eliminate dangerous obstacles to protect you.
Makoto is always dead serious when he talks about this kind of stuff. This is so awkward. I have to change the subject. Oh, that's right.
What is it?
Let's put that aside for now. Don't you have something to tell me, Makoto?
Huh?
I heard about the Christmas party from Kira and Yonakara just now.
Oh.
Makoto had a slightly awkward look on his face.
I wasn't hiding it from you or anything. And I just talked to Kagurazaka about the party as well.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, he told me I needed to teach you dining etiquette so I wouldn't embarrass you at the Christmas party.
Oh, dining etiquette, huh? I don't think I know how to formally do that.
However...
Huh?
In all honesty, I don't think it matters if I present you as a proper lady. You're perfect, just the way you are.
Oh, Makoto. But then, his test will be... Makoto, could you teach me dining etiquette? I want to be useful to you too, and act like a proper lady during the party. Makoto finally let out a small sigh.
I understand. In that case, I'll bring your dinner here so we can practice.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
He looked a little troubled as he started to smile. Like this? I took a fork and knife in hand. You're supposed to start from the very outside with a fork and knife, right?
Yes, the utensils are arranged in correspondence with each course.
Am I holding it right?
Yes, you're holding the knife and fork correctly, but do it a little more like this.
As he spoke, Makoto came around behind me.
You look more beautiful if you stretch your arms out and straighten up your back.
He embraced me from behind and fixed my posture.
Yes, that way is much prettier, Miss Dirili.
Whoa!
What's wrong?
Makoto's breath is hitting my neck every time he speaks. Not to mention, our bodies are glued together. My heart is racing. What'll I do if he hears it?
And he's blushing too. Miss Dirili?
Eek! He hugged me all of a sudden, and I felt something soft and sultry against the back of my neck. Did he kiss me just now? Makoto?
I'm sorry. You just smelled so good. I couldn't help myself.
What is that supposed to mean? Jeez, I can't concentrate at all like this.
Are you alright, Miss Dirili? Well, as long as you don't drop anything or spill anything, you'll be fine. You don't have to get so stiff.
Yeah. But you're so amazing, Makoto. When did you remember all of this? Did you go through some special training for this too?
Yeah, well, something like that. I'd taken simple lessons on proper etiquette even before coming here. I did them right before I auditioned for an up-and-coming idol contest.
Oh, okay. So that's what had happened. He won the male idol contest sponsored by a magazine company, and that's how he made his debut in the world of show business. Hey, Makoto.
Yeah, what is it?
I've been wondering about this, but why did you decide to enter the contest?
Huh?
When you were younger, you weren't interested in becoming a celebrity, right?
Well, you don't remember?
Huh? Remember what?
When we were kids, we looked at the winners of the idol contest in a magazine, and you told me how cool they were, and that you want to marry someone like that.
Huh? Did I say something like that? It couldn't be. Could that be the reason why?
Is it since you wanted to marry someone like...
Is it supposed to... Are they switching the lines around again?
Since you wanted to marry someone like that? I asked you whether or not you'd marry me if I entered the contest and won. You said yes.
Now that he mentions it, we had something like that. Or maybe we hadn't. Wait, what? It can't be. The reason you entered was something simple like that?
It's not something simple. To me, it was a huge promise that has heavily influenced my life.
Oh.
Starting from then, I've always loved you.
Makoto. He put both of his hands on my cheeks. He planted a light kiss on my lips. Our lips only touched for a split second, as usual. It kind of tickles. Actually, maybe it's making me feel a little embarrassed.
Miss Dirili.
However, I could hear him kiss me over and over again. As he kisses my earlobes, my neck, my forehead, and my nose over and over. This might be bad. My mind is slowly going blank.
Miss Dirili, you're cute.
Makoto giggled and gave me another kiss. My consciousness is fading. Makoto, what about my lesson on dining etiquette?
Oh.
Makoto looked slightly troubled as he was deep in his thoughts.
Why don't we leave that for tomorrow?
Okay, I agree with that. I put both of my arms around Makoto's neck and closed my eyes. We began to kiss once again. Oh man, this poor guy. He lived his entire life because of this childhood stuff. I feel like there's something a little psychologically abnormal about him because of all that. I feel like he's a little emotionally stunted, like I guess he hasn't dated at all this whole time either. He's just been living his whole life this whole time because of that childhood promise. Which makes me a little bit sad, and definitely worried. Alright, well, I am continuing on to the next chapter, so hope to see you there soon, or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.